Hey everyone, so today I wanted to talk about the difference between live solos versus studio solos. I had recently watched a Rick Beato video where he had broke down the difference between how they used to record and how they record now. And basically the big difference is that things weren't always perfect. They had to know their solos very well, or their guitar parts in general. But they only had so many takes because they were on tape and it cost money. So, they had to be good at what they play, versus now there's some players that can't even play what they write, and they will, just record stuff over and over until they have it. And it got me thinking to how do I record my solos? Well, what I do is I will loop a section, and well, first off, I write the rhythm section, of course, and then I will loop a section, and I will just, kind of tinker with that until I come up with the solo I want to play. And then I practice it until I have it down, and then I section out the solo and record it that way. That way it's just super clean and crisp, and it's the best that it can be, and it can convey what I want it to convey. So that doesn't mean I can't play my solos, though. I will practice it until I have it. I will practice the solo 100 times until I have it to where I can play it live every time. Anyways, I wanted to show that today. I wanted to show you the difference between my studio solo and my live solo. So the first one we're going to look at is my studio solo, and that's right here. Okay, so you heard that, sounds whatever. Man, it sucks that I picked one that has a ton of bends in it because I have a hard time with bends, and so I'm sure, as you'll see, my live version that I got, some of my bends are out of tune a little bit and everything, but it's still good. It's good enough it sounds like the solo. And so, anyways, here's that version right here. Okay, so now that you've heard both, I want to show you the difference in the solos without a backing track. So I'm just going to show you what they sound like by themselves. And here is the studio solo. All right, and here is the live solo. Okay, and as you can tell, the live solo sounds just like the studio solo, except for, I do have a few mess ups, a few guitar things you can hear as I'm moving around and all that. But in a live situation, you're never going to hear that, ever. Like, I mean, okay, I shouldn't say ever. You might, but it doesn't matter. Like, this is passable in my opinion. So, anyways, basically all I'm taking from this is I do agree with Rick in a lot of ways that you need to be able to play your solos, you know, or your guitar parts in general if you're not someone who does a ton of solos. But also, I disagree with, you know, we have the tools now to make stuff sound the way we want them to sound. So I feel like it's fine to utilize those tools. Like, yeah, I section my guitar solos out, but as you can see, I can play my guitar solos.
Hey guys, I was editing, and I just thought, if you want to see me play stuff live a lot more, you can check out my TikTok. Pretty much all, I'm trying to think, I think all, if not all, almost all of everything I put on TikTok is me playing live. The stuff on my YouTube, I kind of treat it as if like I'm doing music videos, if that makes sense. So some of them are live, like it's the video that I captured while I was playing, but a lot of it is just like me playing to the song, because I'm trying to create basically music videos is kind of my mindset on it. But if you want to see me play more live and stuff like that, check out my TikTok and my Instagram. So pretty much everything on those are me playing live, so you can get an idea of what I sound like there. Anyways, just thought of that. Thought you might want to check it out. Thanks.
I just think that being able to write the song to sound the way I want it to sound and be perfect, I don't think there's any harm in that, really. Like I said, though, as long as you can play those parts, you know, and I'm human, it's never going to be perfect every time. One thing I struggle with personally is that I had to learn this solo pretty much exact, but I'm kind of one of those players that I'll play a solo and it's almost every time it's pretty dang close to being exact, but I kind of just improvise a few parts here and there. So sometimes when I'm doing like videos, I have a hard time getting my hands to sync up totally with songs because I don't necessarily play it exactly the same every time. I mean, if you didn't know my solos by heart, then you would probably not notice a difference, but I know that I don't play them 100% the same every time.
Hey guys, I just wanted to clarify that when it comes to the Lorarium stuff or any of the stuff that's on my solo albums, I do play that exact. I have those solos, you know, completely written out. So if I ever play any of those not exactly the same, then that's a conscious decision not to do that. Maybe I get bored. I'm like, I'll play a little different here. But as far what I mean though by this is that I don't necessarily play my YouTube stuff exact. I have it extremely close, but there's some parts that I just kind of wing it because I don't know. I don't know why I do that, but I do. And that's for the most part. There are some solos that I do for my YouTube videos that I have, you know, completely, you know, written out. But a lot of them, there are like few little parts that I improvise, basically. So anyways, yeah, just wanted to clarify that.
That doesn't mean I can't play it that way. It's just how I do it. I don't know why. Maybe I should change that. But anyways, that's my takeaway from it. I think, yes, one, you should be able to play your solos, but two, I think it's okay to use the tools we have to be able and you know, write the music and convey what we want to convey with it. There's no harm in that, in my opinion. Rick Beato's video inspired me to make this one, and he's amazing. I love his channel. If you've never seen or heard anything from him, you should check him out. He's always got super interesting stuff that he's posting. And anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.